Hello, welcome to this video. I hope you are wonderful today. My name is Mónica Fernanda Garrido Yagüe. I am a student of English teaching program. I am in 4th semester in Universidad de la Amazonía, Florencia, Caquetá. This video is so important for me and of course for you too, because here you are going to know how to implement my activity, the Jumanji Air Color and British Dipgthongs sounds activity in your class with your students. Maybe if you read my project, in this moment you have a lot of questions about the process of this activity, how to develop this activity with your students. So in this video I'm going to show you the step by step of this activity and all the instructions to develop this activity. And first I have to tell you that this activity is a phonetic and phonology activity. So in this activity you are going to find a phonetic transcriptions of the words and so on. So let's start.
Okay, this is the activity. Jumanji Air Color sounds er and ur, and the British Dipgthong ea and ua. This activity pretends to distinguish the difference between American and English sounds. Okay, this activity pretends to distinguish the difference between air color sounds that are American sounds and British diphthong sounds that are obviously British sounds. Let's start. The activity has 4 phases. The first phase is warm-up phase, is the red part. To develop this activity, all the activity, you just to do one thing. Oh, okay, many things, but the first and the most important thing is that you have to say the name of your students one by one. Okay, this is the most important thing. And when you say the name of your student, you have to click here, and with this number you have to move your circle twice. With this number, you have the information of the number of boxes that you have to move. Okay, in this example is 2 boxes. Here there is not where we have to click. So you set the name of another student. 4, so that the student has to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to do. She or he have to say the name of the series. Yes, in that way you have to move the boxes that is necessary according to the number of this part. And if you arrive to the end, and if the time is enough, you can come back and you continue saying the name of your students. Okay, I want to show you some different activities in this session, in this part. Here in this is karaoke time. The students have to sing. In this part, what is the movie? The students have to say the name. In this part, what is the series? Say 4 adjectives. What is the name of the movie? And so on. So let's move to the next phase, number 2. In this phase, the student has information about the topics. Yes. So the information is simple. Some examples, that's all. And you have to do the same thing. Say the name of one student and so on with all of the students. I'm going to show you some examples. The student have to read the examples. Here there are another examples. Okay, in this part, the student, if they want, they can take notes, and then you have to move to the third phase. In this phase, the students are going to practice the topic. Again, you have to do the same thing. Say the name of your students and so on. I'm going to show you some activities. Organize the words. In this activity, your student have to organize the words. Yes, here there are the phonetic transcriptions of the word, and the student have to say P at the beginning, and you have to move the letters. Okay, I'm going to show you another. Order by group. Here, the student have to develop the activity. She or he has to tell you what color is at the beginning. Maybe she or he can say you, oh, the red one at the beginning, then the orange, and so on. Another, pronounce the word and create a sentence. Okay, let's go. Here you have to make this, and your student has to pronounce this word and British accent. Okay, here is the final phase, the fourth phase. You have the production. You have the production of your student. This is the final phase, and you have to do the same thing. Say the name of your student by one. So then you have to click here. According to the number, you have to move your circle. I'm going to show you some activities. In this part, the student has to do a mental reading of the sentence and pronounce the highlight words with American pronunciation. That's all. Here, and let's go to the roulette. Here, the student has to say a word with that diphthongs and create a sentence. All of the students have to create the sentence. Here, let's go to the sentence. In this part, and the student have to organize the correct phonetic transcription according to the word who is missing, or the transcription which is missing. And that's all for this activity. You have like a folder with a lot of links and different activities to practice, to implement with your students.
Now you have all the information to implement this activity in your classes with your students. Remember that implement phonetic and phonologist activities in your classes is good for your students because first, your students learn a lot of vocabulary, new vocabulary, and second, the student can practice speaking skills. Third, your student can distinguish the difference between American and English sounds, and of course they can practice and enjoy and learning a lot of things. Remember, be a good teacher. Implement interactive activities with your students and be as amazing as you can. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.